So if I met somebody going through what I went through, I'd say, baby, let me tell you something. I'm not afraid of that thing. I've got the victory over it, and so can you. So I'm reigning with Christ. Y'all understand what I'm saying? There's an authority that I have. He's saying if we endure, if we suffer, then we will reign with him. So I've got to endure, because my endurance, there's a reigning with Christ that is contingent on me making it through my challenge. I'm trying to talk to somebody tonight, because there's some people who challenge can chase them off from salvation. They just have this expectation that everything's going to be perfect, and then they give their life to the Lord, everything's just going to be perfect and hunky-dory, and it's just going to be walking on roses, and then when trouble comes their way, it just chokes out the word, and they're just so shocked. Nothing hits you harder than the punch you don't see coming. But you ought to walk around always with your armor on before you walk out of your tent. When you get up in the morning, you need to go ahead and put on the helmet of salvation and grab your sword of the Spirit and get your shield of faith and go ahead and put your breastplate on, because you know when you step out the door, the enemy and the world is going to attack you. And when it hits you, even if it knocks you down, you get back up and say, that's all right, you can hit me again. I got my armor on. The armor is here for the blows that get through and actually try to hit me. But the weapon formed against me, it shall not prosper. But it don't mean that I'm going to be surprised when I get hit. As a matter of fact, if there's no hits, there's no reigning. If I don't never go through nothing, I won't ever have any authority. As a matter of fact, the authority that I have and the experience that I have and the reason why I know Jesus down in my sanctified soul, the reason why you can't make me doubt him, I know too much about him, is because of what I've been through. Not because everything was always going my way, but because there were some times when stuff did not go my way, and I found myself crying and crying all night long until I found the Lord. And now I've got the victory. You ain't got no victory if you don't have victory over something difficult. You ain't got no victory over something that makes you cry, makes you moan, and makes you worry, and fills you full of anxiety, and may rob you of a few nights' sleep. If you don't have the victory over that, you ain't got no victory. But when the enemy comes in like a flood, and then the Spirit of God steps in and raises up a standard, and you get to the other side, you realize God is real. I got a witness in the building with me tonight. There's some of